What's up, guys? We're here to catch another gator. I see him across the pond. This dude ate a deer last night, so I'm gonna try and get over there, hopefully coax him up out of the wood line, get him in a casting range. I found him with the drone, and then he flew toward me a bit with the drone, or he swam toward the drone a little. So he was interested, but he also possibly ate a deer last night if it's the same gator, so he may not be that hungry. Either way, I'm gonna grab my stuff, see if I get him out here, get a hook on him, and get him in the truck so I can get to the house and finish this dang tile work. Sorry, we've been MIA a little. We've been busting up all the tile in our house, getting ready to swap out all the floors. It's been a whole nightmare. Either way, let me get my stuff, try and get this gator out and get this done. Here we go, baby. So I just got this permit this morning. Homeowners said they came out here last night and saw him eating a deer across this little pond. This pond always has gators in it. I've had permits in here before. They're always super hard to catch because there's so much cover and they just hide really well, and access is tough. But this guy right now is directly across from us. He came to the drone a little, like I said. Hopefully I can talk him into coming out here so I can cast on him. So he ate a deer last night, but he doesn't look huge. I mean, he looks like he's around 6 foot or so, but it's really hard to tell with the glare and stuff, and I'm sure you can't even see him. I could barely see him in person. But he's directly across the pond. He's sitting under those trees. I see his head and back up out of the water right now. Looks like he could be 6 or 7. But I mean, big enough to eat a deer for sure. So I just need to be able to call him out a little, get him in a casting range. It's just the way the sun is and the glare and all that stuff is crazy. He's moving a little bit. I'm gonna go set my glasses in the truck real fast so they don't get in my way. Some free range chickens. Maybe I can get down there and get this gator to come to a call. Maybe I can call him over to me. Who knows, maybe I'll get him out of there and he'll end up being bigger than he looks. And shoot, he ate a dang deer. Maybe I can come down here and splash the water a little, or cast out there, get his interest. I said a lot of times, like, if they throw a pine cone out there or something, he'll come to it. So maybe if I just act like I'm out here fishing, he'll come. Try and cast a couple times and see what he does. Running across top of the water, get his interest. But if he ate a deer, he's probably not very hungry. Cook, what's up, buddy? How are you? Hey, baby mama. You guys still down in Orlando? He turned toward me. I just need to get him to swim out a bit. It's hot. He's interested in me a little. I know I saw another gator over there in the drone. I'll be surprised if he comes out with the call. He's moving. He just went under. Just went under. I know I have permission to go over there if I need to. Try and get them from that dock. I've had permits for this pond before, and this pond is so tough to catch gators out of. There's so many hiding spots. There he is now. He just popped back up over there and moved more to the left. He's pretty much in casting range, but I mean, he's like right on the edge of the bank. There's no way I could cast on him. He's like right at the edge of my range too. But I mean, I have like a friggin' 6-inch little drop space that I have to land my hook in. Hot Wang, what's up, buddy? Like I said, if I need to, I can go over there and get on that dock. He's just chilling over there. Oh yeah, the other little gator's coming to the call. He's right over here. That may attract this bigger gator. He sees this smaller gator coming. He may get a little territorial, or if he's still storing that deer somewhere. He may not want this little gator to be coming around. I said he was trying to run the little gator off a few days ago. Let me get my binoculars, see where he pops back up. He's good at hiding. He likes that dang wood line. Ruben, what's up, buddy? How you been? Long time no see. Yeah, he popped up like, he's like right in front of that dock now. He's gonna end up going under that dock. You can see all of his bubble trails over there. That other gator's right here. He started coming. So this guy, the permit came in at 8 foot. I think he's closer maybe to 7. I can see him swimming now away from that dock. I know what's going to happen. I'm going to go over there and he's going to end up being over here somewhere. He just went under again. Permit says 8. He looks closer to 7 from here. It's hard to tell with the glare and stuff, but he did eat a deer last night, so yeah, he's swimming away. Man, let's see what this, maybe if she notices this other gator right here, he'll want to come get a little territorial with him. That other gator's right here. It looks like he's about 5 foot or so. He'd be easy to catch. Maybe I'll use this smaller gator to alligator beatbox. Yeah, these gators, they don't need to be huge to be able to take down pretty big animals, you know, and people. There's this other one swimming out. Maybe I'll use this smaller gator to lure the bigger gator in. I'll chill here for a minute and see what happens. He's moving. So I know he was eating the deer directly across over there last night. So maybe if this little gator goes and swims over there, so I see the bigger gator showing himself to the smaller gator now. Maybe he'll come this way. So he's swimming away from that dock. So even if I went to that dock, I wouldn't be able to do much because he's swimming away. Plus there's a fountain right there. It'd be perfect if he would come in this direction. Even if he cruises like along the middle of the pond or even 15 feet off the bank over there. I see him swimming over there now. He's got his head up. He's got most of his back up. He's showing himself to this smaller gator. Yeah, so they haven't complained about the smaller gator yet. If they do, we can do an add-on to the permit. But right now, even if they said right now that they wanted me to catch a smaller one, I would honestly probably wait and try and, like I'm doing now, trying to use this smaller one to lure in the bigger one. Because if he didn't finish that deer last night and he stored him in his den or something, or up in the wood line somewhere over there, he's going to get territorial over it. He's not going to want this smaller gator to go over there to mess with his meal. I flew the drone when I found him, and he did kind of come toward the drone a little bit. I was able to get him off that bank, but there's a residential street right there with an opening, which would be perfect too if I could use, but it's private property, which kind of sucks. There's that little boy. Right now on that dock he'd be in casting range. I just know by the time I get over there he's not going to be there anymore. I'd rather keep eyes on him. He's got his back up again. Maybe if I sit low for a minute here, like I said, he'll forget about me and want to come mess with this smaller gator. Yeah, it's a residential street here. This is in a neighborhood. There's probably about 8 or 10 houses on this pond. But this pond's a little different, where a lot of the ponds I go to, they have an easement around them, which is managed by like the property management or like HOA. So I'm able to walk around the whole pond. This pond, the owners own into the water. So if I don't have permission to be on the property, it's trespassing. Sometimes when that happens, like the complainant will get a little list together of people that are okay with me using their property. But I've also had a couple permits in this pond in the past, so I know some of the residents here, and some of them are okay with me using their property. So keep chilling and see if this guy will come closer. He's just chilling there right now. Like I said, it would be perfect if I can go over to that dock, but I think by the time I got there, the gator would move on. Especially once he saw me coming walking down to the dock. That would spook him and probably just push him here or push him out to be done for the day. Like that's a problem I've had with the gators in this pond, is like once they're done and once they go in this brush, underbrush that's over the water, they're done. They're not coming back out. He's moving a little, very slowly. He just popped his back up and back down. Them gators are all over the place in Florida. If there's water, there's gators. They're here. They are here. Come on, gator, gator. Oh, 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 oh. Maybe I can do some of that palm frond and grab his attention. That's already dead and kind of the color of a deer. Maybe if he sees it, he'll want to come to it. Put it right here. Maybe right on the edge of the water. There's that little gator still. Come on, buddy. Right now, we also have a fountain between me and the gator. He turned slightly toward it. He's moving very slowly. He's being super cautious. He's got his head and back up. Back's back down, but he's being really cautious. That little gator right there, he's got his head and back up. Really hoping this other gator would start getting a little territorial with this smaller gator. Trying to keep my phone from overheating so it doesn't turn my hotspot off. I got sweat on my phone. It's messing me up right now. There we go. Hey Samuel. Uh-oh, they're coming out. I'm in St. Augustine, Florida right now. So I'm a nuisance trapper here in St. Augustine, and I help out down in Volusia County too. I live in Volusia County. So the people that live over there by that dock, they're out on their back patio right now, and a gator just swam a little closer to me. I mean, like a foot closer, but maybe they'll start pushing him out this way. He's almost like, I bet he's probably like 5 feet off that fountain right now. No, maybe for that, maybe 10 feet off that fountain right now. I need him obviously to come to this side of the fountain. I don't want that fountain to be an obstacle. The smaller gator's hanging out there still. He's like 5 foot. But the bigger gator's over there. That's the one we want. Hopefully, hopefully we can use, I'm hoping, is this smaller gator to lure the bigger gator in. They said he was chasing him around the other day. So the bigger gator was eating a deer last night at the wood line directly across from me. So if he still has that deer over there, and that little gator, if he feels that little gator is going to mess with it at all, I would totally expect him to come this way and get territorial. Come on, man. He's being super cautious though. Trying to stay low so I don't look intimidating to him. He wants to move. Keeps popping his back up. My dang phone is going to overheat here soon. I got a little cooler on it, but phone is what I'm using as the my hotspot. I feel my GoPro also getting super hot. Wish there was a little more shade here. That's a baby gator call. And a lot of times they'll come to that. They'll think they're going to get a free meal, or if it's a female, she could think it's hers. One of her babies calling for her. The males will even protect their young. So could be a male, you know, the male could be thinking it's one of his young also. But 9 times out of 10, it's them thinking they're going to get a free easy meal. That little gator's still right there. That's what drew him out, was that little gator call. And the bigger gator's moving. He's just moving so slow. He's being so cautious. So cautious. I need him to come this way further. Need him to keep coming. Come on, buddy. Need to find some shade for my phone and my GoPro here. I got my little cooler on my GoPro, or on my phone, but it's not doing too much. I use my phone as a hotspot and also to read comments so I can answer you guys. And then I live stream through my GoPro to YouTube. He's moving a little more. Turning toward me. He's turning this way. He's like almost right on that fountain now. Come on, buddy. I need to get this done because I need to get to the house. We got work to do. He's got his back up now. And back down. The little gator's still right there. Maybe I'll move back under them trees. If I back up a little, it'll, one, put me in the shade to cool my phone and GoPro. It'll also maybe make him feel a little less pressured. There's the little fella. He would be super easy to catch. That's what I need that big gator to do. Little gator's turning and following me. Alright. I still got good eyes on the bigger gator from here. Nice swarming beach. I live a little south of that. So I'm a gator trapper up here, but I also work for the fire department here. So I live down in New Smyrna though. South of that, and then I also help the trapper down there in Volusia County, so I help him out with like New Smyrna, Daytona, Port Orange, even a little bit of Ormond, and every once in a while even Flagler County. Smaller gator is still swimming toward me. He still likes that call. The bigger gator, I don't know if you guys can see the fountain. He's just to the right of the fountain. You can see his head kind of shining back with the sun bouncing off it. So the little gator right now is starting to swim toward where the bigger gator was eating the deer last night. Oh yeah, the bigger gator doesn't like that. The bigger gator, he's putting his back up out of the water. And I mean, he's again still being super cautious, but And he looks like he wants to come and stop that small gator so bad. Oh yeah, so the small gator now is swimming toward where he was eating the deer last night, and the big gator is not happy about it. I need him to act on it though. I need him to come and get territorial with that little guy. I think I'm glitching some. I think it's because I'm under this tree. Now the bigger gator is swimming to the left slightly. Or the smaller gator is swimming to the left. I need that bigger gator to react to him. He wants to so bad. He keeps raising his back up out of the water. He's kind of on this side of the fountain now. He's to the right of it, but he's on this side of it. So once he starts, Dave, good morning, buddy. Once he starts messing with this smaller gator more, he'll start forgetting about me and start thinking more about that deer that he's got sitting over there in his territory. Or, I mean, there's also a chance this could be a male and a female. A bigger one could be a male. This little one could be a female. It is breeding season. The bigger gator is moving very slowly. He's got his head and back up now. The smaller gator is swimming kind of toward him. Smaller gator's right here. Bigger gator's over there by the fountain. Yep, I need that. Man, I really need that bigger gator to react to the smaller gator. Here he comes. He wants to come so bad. He wants to come this way so bad. I think in the back of his mind though, he knows that I'm here. The smaller gator is pretty much directly out in front of me now. The bigger gator is like right next to that fountain. I think we might be getting close to that bigger gator reacting. And once he does, and if I could get on a spot where I can cast on him, it'll be game on. From where I'm at though, I'm definitely gonna have to move because I got this tree overhead. I won't be able to cast. I'll just have to lay low. But like I said, once he gets locked in on that smaller gator, he might just kind of forget that I'm here. He wants to do something so bad. Smaller gator swimming to him again. I also want that small gator to go back to his little, there's a little like kind of ditch canal there further to my left. I don't want the smaller gator to go back in there, because then if the bigger gator does anything with him, I want him to come this way. I'll give him another minute and then I'll start doing a gator call again. See if I could turn him back this way. Yeah, 'cause he's moving there quick. Stop the smaller gator. You're gonna come back. Come back, somebody. That bigger gator wants to react so bad to that smaller gator. Bigger gator turned a little more toward me. Come on, baby. He's dropping his back. Back is back up. Man, every time he does that, he moves like maybe a foot closer. They didn't just start straight up come swimming this way. Dang, throat's gonna get dried out doing that gator call. Come on, I can tell you want to come over here. Piece of me wishes he didn't eat that deer last night, so he would be hungry. Gators are cannibals. The bigger gators will eat the smaller gators. There's a chance, like if he wasn't full, if he was still hungry, and I was doing that baby gator call, he would come thinking he's going to get a meal. He is, dude. He's playing the middle. He's like being so cautious. But that's why these things are survivors. Like the alligators are like the last surviving dinosaurs. Alligators, sharks, and cockroaches. That's what we say. Alligators have such a small brain and they're so instinctual, but it's just all the right instincts that they have. And all the right instincts that they use. Like their instincts are straight survival. They're so smart. My dang throat's drying out. What do you guys think? Think I'm gonna get lucky and catch this guy? Think he's gonna move and play, or you think he's gonna stay over there or dip out of here and not give me a shot today? Can't see where that smaller gator went. Hope he's not swimming back to that little ditch. Guys, if you don't mind, drop a like, subscribe. We're here in Florida catching live wild nuisance alligators. Hopefully catching them. I plan on going live quite a bit more this year. Like, we're right in the middle of breeding season. Gators are on the move. It's been busy. I haven't had the best reception. It seems like everywhere I go to catch a gator, my reception's been terrible lately. But I've been trying to also post some videos when that happens. Or just videos of good catches anyway. To me, all the catches are good catches. We had a gator at my station, and he was a true nuisance. He was like, you'd walk outside and you'd see him pushing a wake swimming towards you, looking for something to eat. Back where my station's at, there's like lots of swamp and water, lots of gators. So they, man, he's getting close now. So they move around a lot, especially during breeding season. Anyway, it seems like somebody's been feeding that gator at some point somewhere. He was way too comfortable with people. So they called in the permit, and I'm the trapper for that area. And of course, like the day before they called in the permit, the gator like left. He's gone. He hasn't been back since. So that would have been a cool little live and a cool video. Get off shift, take off my uniform, throw on some shorts and a t-shirt, just walk out back and catch an alligator. That could have been fun. All these lilies are in between me and the small gator, so I don't know where the small gator is, but it looks like the big gator is definitely locked in on him. You think he's going to outsmart me today? Man, I hope not. It's a possibility, but I really, really hope not. I might start thinking about sneaking over there soon. And he looks like he wants to go all the way under now. Please don't do that. If he does go under, I'm walking back over there. He's turning to the right a little, putting his back up. Gosh, he wants to come swim this way so bad. Or now to the left more. I'm gonna try and ease my way up over there. Because if I was over there, he's definitely in casting range. I just want to be slow and smart about it. Well, for my area of the county, I'm the only trapper. So if somebody did catch him, definitely would have been illegal too. Especially off of private property. Stand up. I think he's pretty locked in on that smaller gator right now. As soon as I stood up though, he did turn toward me a bit. He sunk his back. Once he looks like he's a little more comfortable, I'm gonna start walking in that direction. Because if I was where I was earlier, like at the corner of that wood line, I would definitely be casting. And he's in casting range from there. He's somewhat in casting range from here. I just got these trees overhead. I can't cast from here. But I wanted to back off and give him an opportunity to come off that far side and get away from that fountain. which he did. I was hoping to use that smaller gator to lure him a little, and that did seem to work. But he's just like not quite ready to give up on me being here. Like he knows I'm here. He's slightly got his back up. He's turning away from me a little. Let me take a couple steps and see what he does. If he starts to look like he gets uncomfortable at all, I'll just stop. Let's see where that small gator went. I really wish he was just a little closer. Just a little closer, man. Come on. It's right on the edge of my casting range, and I just don't want to screw this up. I believe he's only going to give me one shot. So my cast is going to have to be a good one. I also want to wait for him to pull his back up a little, because a lot of times when you only see their head, they're hanging their bodies kind of straight down, but if his back is up, it gives me a bigger target to cast at. Also want to wait for his back to come up. There we go. Man. Go. Oh, what a cast. Oh, gator on, baby, gator on. Yes. Come on. Get away from there. Get away from there. Come over here. Oh, I need to turn him. I need to turn him. Oh, come this way. Come this way. Come on. There we go. Oh. Oh. There he is. Oh man, he's going crazy over there. I don't want to give this hook any slack. I also want him to go toward that fountain. Live action, folks. Live action. Give me a like and a subscribe. We're catching alligators here, baby. Patience. Patience for the win. Alligators are so patient, but I try to be more patient. He's letting me just reel him in now. Hey Mike, I'm in St. Augustine, Florida. St. Augustine, catching live nuisance gators. Let's see, he's coming. He's coming. He's definitely not going to be ready yet. He's close. Let's see if we can get a good look at him. Here's his tail. Oop. Not as big as I thought. A little shorter than I thought. It really makes me wonder if this is the one that was eating on the deer. This grass is going to be such a pain. Oh yeah, I catch them on rod and reel. 99% of the gators I catch live on rod and reel. Yep, see, that's what I don't want to happen. It's him to tangle me up in that grass. Yeah, he looks like he's more like 6.5-ish. way bigger the way that sun was glaring off of him. There he goes. He's out of that grass. Nice. Going over to this grass. Try and get my hand line ready, my catch pole ready. There's the smaller gator there swimming out. These gators are tough, man. They are dinosaurs. They are legit dinosaurs. So now at this point, I kind of want them to swim out from this grass. I'll try and bring them up here. And there we go. Try and let him do some of that work for me. There it is. Let's see him. He's close here. Let me see if I can just grab him with my hand line real quick. Then we'll get him up on the bank. The other gator's just watching. Oh, there we go. Oh no, don't death roll up my rod. There we go. Good boy. All right, we got him on the hand line now. Yeah, he's gonna be low sixes. I definitely thought he was bigger than this. Oop. He's death rolling. That sun is just glaring on him. We'll take a look at this, guys. See how fat he looks once we get him up here. See if this is possibly the guy eating on that deer last night. Yeah, he's fat. He's fat for sure. Whew. Get him out of some of this grass. Let's see. Hey, buddy. I got bit a couple weeks ago for the first time ever. Luckily, it was a much smaller alligator. That gator was just under 4 foot, but it still hurt. Try and make sure my hooks are out. No, maybe he is closer to 7. Oh yeah, I almost grabbed that hand line hook. Look at that. See how easy that came out? These hooks hardly ever penetrate the skin. That's why you don't want to give them slack. Most of the time, they just kind of grab a hold of the gator. This one kind of looks like it penetrated just a little. Some guys will shave the barbs off their hooks. There we go. So they do penetrate, but I don't know. I don't go through all that trouble. I'm trying to untangle some of this stuff and clear my 2 hooks here. Make sure I don't get stuck. And I definitely want to make sure this fella is good and tired. Let's see. There we go. Get them away. Oh, where is that hook at still? It's got all this grass on them. Tangled up in all this grass. Death rolled on me a couple times. And that's what caused them to get tangled up. Alright. Maybe that cleared it. It's hard to see when he's got all that grass on him too. Oh. Calm down, buddy. No, he is tangled up. Oh man. He's a wild one. Feisty fella. Man, just trying to get him untangled. He is feisty for sure. So I definitely want to make sure, there we go, he's untangled now. Definitely want to make sure he's good and tired before I go to jumping on him. One thing to get bit by a little 3-foot 10-inch gator. Another thing, you get bit by a bigger gator like this. Not that this guy's huge, but he's big enough. Big enough that I don't want to get bit. Let's see, you good and tired, or you got another run in you? Huh? What you got, buddy? What you got for me? Oh. Also make sure he's facing away from the water. Yeah, see, he ain't ready yet. He's a wild guy, man. He is a wild, angry fella. All right. Got my tape ready. There we go. Got my weight on him. And let me go ahead and tape that mouth up for obvious reasons, and then I cover their eyes. That helps keep them calm. Some people think it's cruel, but it's way more cruel to leave them untaped and let them thrash around and hurt themselves and hurt me. And boom, there you have it, boys and girls. That's a caught alligator. Woo-wee. Patience, patience, patience. Nah, I ain't nervous, buddy. Come on. You've never watched any of my videos, I guess. Oh, dang it. I'm trying to use my phone here so I can read some of these comments. Thank you, PC Gamerware. I appreciate it. Yeah, guys. Nah, I'm definitely not nervous, buddy. Definitely not nervous. I do this all the time. Catch gators all the time. Much bigger than this even. This is a very dangerous size alligator though. You saw how wild he was. They're big and heavy enough to be really strong, but really small enough to still be like really fast and agile. Start death rolling. I don't know if you guys saw the way he was trying to lunge back at the water, but all right, I'm gonna get him over to the truck. We'll get a measurement on him. Yeah, that smaller one. Yeah, did you guys want me to try and catch that one too?
Hell yes.
Okay, okay. There we go. We got the all clear. Yeah. And my phone's not working. I'm trying to read these comments and stuff. All right, so let me get this guy to the truck, and then no, I'm not going to hurt him, man. Especially if this guy's over 7 foot, he'll be going to a farm. So get him in the truck, get a measurement on him, and then we'll see if we can get that smaller guy. This guy's definitely fat. There's definitely a chance he's the guy that was eating on that deer last night. I'm going to measure him now with the truck. How big you guys think he is? So I initially said 7, and then once I got him close, I thought he was a little bit smaller. But then now I think he's a little bit bigger again. So what do you guys think? What y'all think? Let me switch over this. Man, it's hot as hell. Switch over my tripod. What's up, y'all? We got him. All right. Get a measurement on him. It's hot out today. Let me see. 3. Come on, tape measure. 3 foot to there. 4, 5, 6 foot. See if we got a winner. 6'6". Hot wing. You were close, buddy. You were close. Alright, let me get this guy in the truck and then see if I can go catch that other gator real fast. He's an angry fella. He hopped in there quick. 6'6". Shut this up. Let me take this GoPro off the tripod, get it back on my head, and see if we can't go catch that other gator. Here we go, baby. 6'6". That guy's definitely smaller. Start dropping your guesses how big you think he is. Let me get this on my man, it's hot out here. On my head. Hopefully this other guy will be a little quicker of a catch. He seemed pretty curious. Didn't seem to be the smartest. That guy was 6'6". My guess for this next guy, I'm gonna say 5'6". And hopefully he did not go too far. He was swimming off. I don't see him right now. Maybe I'll start doing a little call and he'll come back. Man, it's hot out here. My watch says it's 83. There ain't no way it's 83. Got all my stuff tangled up here. There we go. Work on getting all this ready for this next guy. Hopefully he'll show his face real quick, and then we can get him caught. Because I got so much to do at home. I got to get to the house, and I'm almost done busting up all the tile in the house. Friggin' brand new 2-year-old house. All our tiles cracking, so we're gonna replace all the flooring. I'm gonna get here in the shade, see real fast if I can see this guy, and get him to come this way. I need to be in the shade for a minute. It is hot out here. Good Lord. Guys, thanks for watching. We're catching nuisance gators here. Yeah, this humidity is ridiculous, man. I'm up in St. Augustine, Florida, down in St. Augustine, Florida, depending on where you are. Catching some nuisance gators. That guy was 6'6". I'm gonna guess this guy was 5'6". Bigger one was eating a deer over there last night. Of course, the smaller one was hanging out here the entire time. I was trying to catch that guy, and now he seems to have moved on. I'm gonna take a peek with my binoculars, see if I can spot him. Do a couple little baby gator calls and see if I can get him to come over. Of course. Alright, let's see if I can call this dude over. It's hot, my throat's dry. I think phone's all sweaty, I can't even use it right now. Alright, let's see if I can call this guy over. Dude, my throat's so dry I can't even hardly do that right now. All I've been doing is sitting out here. Shoot, I didn't work catching that gator but for a few minutes. It's just hot outside. And make sure I hydrate before I come home. Gator call, ring them down. If you guys don't mind, drop a like, subscribe. We're out here catching nuisance gators. We just caught one. He was 6'6". This guy's a little smaller. I'm gonna guess 5'6" out of the same pond. He was there hanging out the entire time while I was waiting to catch that bigger gator, and now all of a sudden I don't see him anywhere. He is nowhere to be seen. I know there's a little ditch over there that he hangs out in. He came swimming out of there, but then as I was bringing that other gator to the truck to get a measurement on him, he was swimming like from here across. I think he would be in this area somewhere. He may have went under. I mean, there's a chance he hightailed it all the way to the other end of the pond, but I mean, shoot, I wasn't at the truck, but for 2 or 3 minutes it seemed like. Could even just be sitting on the bottom somewhere chilling. Oh, that breeze feels good. I don't see him anywhere. There's so many hiding spots. I do see something kind of clear across the pond over there. That can be just his two little eyes sticking up, but if it is, he's looking directly at me, so maybe I'll keep doing that gator call and get him to come if it is him. If I can keep my dang throat hydrated enough to do it. No, I don't think that's him. Oh, there he is. He's directly across. And grab my rod, see if I can get him to come this way. He's definitely not as cautious as that last gator was. This gator is a little more curious and brave, you can say. I also want to do this before my GoPro dies. But if that happens, I got more batteries in the truck. I'll just start a new stream. But hopefully I can get this guy to come over here pretty quick. He's directly across from me, right on the tree line. Hopefully I can get him to come over here quick and we'll get this over with. He's right in the area where that bigger one was eating that. I'm just going to cast out there, see if he'll come to it. He's right in the area where that bigger one was eating the deer last night. And if I make some commotion on the water, he'll come. Yeah, he looks like he wants to come out here. Yes, this is. I'm in St. Augustine, Florida. Cast out a couple more times. See if we can draw them off the bank some. If I had a smaller rod with a popper right now, because he would probably come to it. Top water popper. Come on, dang it. Oh yeah, I catch most of these guys with fishing pole. I mean, I've caught 12.5-foot gators on rod and reel. Definitely need help for gators that big, but I can handle up to like almost 10 by myself. And really the big thing is getting them up on the bank and getting them in the truck. They're just so heavy, especially when they're trying to move around and get away. Turn around now, swim the other direction. Even come swim this direction. Come out to the middle more, buddy. Splash around a bit. Here he comes. He's turning. He's turning. Come on. He turned some. Come on, keep coming. There we go. He's swimming right to me now. Swimming right to me now. A little bit further and I'll cast on him. Especially if he turns away. Guys, if you don't mind, drop a like, subscribe. I'm out here in Florida, sweating to death, catching nuisance alligators. We plan on doing some more live streaming this year doing it. Yeah, so if you want to see me catch some of these guys on stream and maybe take a chance of getting bit again. I got bit a couple weeks ago now, right on my finger. It's pretty much all healed up. Luckily it was a small gator. He was like 3'10". He had a hold of me for maybe like 5 seconds. It felt like dang near 5 minutes, but I'll tell you what, even for a small gator, it did not feel good. All right, here we go. Oh, nope, just in front of him, man. That was like 2 inches too far to the right. Oh man, no. Don't get stuck down there, please. Stick. Oh, that time I was too far to the left. Oh, touched him. Touched his tail. Dang it, come on, buddy. Come back up. Need to make this quick. Need to get this over with. Dang it, now he's all the way up by the bank. Let's go back to this. Splash in the water, see if I can get him to turn this way. There he goes, he stopped. He's turning slowly. Come on. Slowly coming off the bank. Now that he felt my line, he's going to be a little more cautious. But no, so I hook him directly. So I sight cast him. I get him to be in casting range, and I use this weighted treble hook. that grabs a hold of them. Hardly ever penetrates their skin. Just kind of grabs a hold of them, and I get them up to the bank. Get usually like a dog catcher's pole on these smaller gators. And get them up on the bank, make sure they're getting tired. Get on them, tape their mouth closed, and transport them. Gator is delicious. Gator is very delicious, especially if you smoke a whole gator. It's very good. So yeah, a lot of the bigger gators I take to farms. Right now, pretty much anything over 7 foot. Under 4 feet, I relocate. I take most of those down where I live. It's called Merritt Island Wildlife Refuge. It pretty much borders Kennedy Space Center. And then anything in between, if I can't find somewhere to place it, they do end up as usually table fare and wallets and such. And on those gators, though, nothing gets wasted. Come on, buddy. He's looking right at me. Oh yeah, wrap him in bacon, throw him on a smoker for a few hours. It's amazing. I'll even put a chicken in their mouth. Looks cool. He's definitely more cautious than he was being before. He is looking right at me and very slowly coming this direction. Come on, buddy. Come on. Come on. So we just caught one gator out of here that took almost an hour just to get him to show up in a casting range, but he was 6'6". He was eating a deer right across the way last night. And then this gator is a little bit smaller. I'm guessing maybe like 5'6"-ish. Drop your guesses. Let me know how big you think this guy's going to be. He likes the splashing. Earlier he liked the gator call a lot. That's what got him to come out from his little canal ditch thing over there. Now it's a splashing. He's kind of in casting range with these smaller gators. Are obviously smaller targets. Harder to cast on, harder to snag. So I want to try and get him closer before I cast on him again, because I don't want to miss him. Because I got a feeling if I miss him, this might be it for this guy. If I only had a cameraman. Cook, what shift you on now, buddy? I mean, cameraman wouldn't be a terrible idea. Are you still at station 3? I try to go out and catch most of my gators getting off shift, so like B shift mornings. Come on, buddy. He's slowly coming this way, but he is being way more cautious than he was being before. Guys, if you don't mind, drop a like, subscribe. Out here in Florida catching live nuisance alligators. We just caught one out of this spawn. It was 6'6". This guy's a bit smaller. The bigger one was eating on a deer across the way last night. I want this guy to come like 10 to 15 foot closer. I mean, he's right on the edge of my range. I just, I don't know. With the way there's a little crosswind, I don't want to miss again and then spook him for the day. I want to be able to catch them on here. Come on, buddy. A little closer. Oh, you're on A shift too. Heck yeah. Yes, gators are very lazy and very patient until they're not. They're like coiled springs. For about an hour while I was trying to catch that bigger gator, this gator was, I mean, sitting 15 feet away from me off the bank. Would have been so easy to catch, but I guess he saw me catch that bigger gator. He doesn't quite trust me anymore. Come on, gator. I don't know if you guys can see him. That little glare on top of the water there. That's him. No, he's turning away. Don't turn away. All right, I'm gonna give it a cast. This might be my only chance. Nope, not even far enough. I need him closer. Now he's swimming away. Don't swim away, buddy. Come back to me. Let's try one more. Oh man, that was close. That was like 2 foot short. He's even further away now. See if I can get it. Nope, I can't cast that far. But, man, I just need him to come a little closer. Come on, dang it. Let me splash water here a couple times and see if he'll come. No, I don't think he's going to. Come on. He stopped. Now if I can just get him to turn and come this way. Oh, he's turning. All right. He's turning toward the neighbor's house. I wonder if they got a dog outside or something. Just sit in the shade for a minute, check my GoPro battery. At 23%. Maybe I can plug this little charger in for a couple minutes while I'm in the shade with my phone. I just want this gator to swim a little closer. I think it's charging. He's right out there. Like a bright glare you see out there. Got 23% battery left. Got us heading back up. I just need to come a little closer. Now he's turning away to swim the other direction. Come on, buddy. Yeah, I think this gator's done for a day. Oh wait, he's turning. He's turning. But I think he may be going to the bank. Yeah, I just got 2 new GoPro batteries. They sent them to me, and I bought a 3rd new one. They did send them to me though. I'll give them that. But yeah, they got so hot, they swelled up, and then I had to pry them out of my GoPro. It was pretty ridiculous. Yeah, he's swimming into the bank. He's done. Let me try. Oh yeah, he's going under that tree. Nothing happens here. I'm gonna pack it up for the day. Go bust up the rest of my tile. I got so much stuff to do at home. I really wasn't even planning on trying to catch gators today. It's just getting behind. Yeah, I'm gonna have to come back for this guy. I was getting behind and I don't want to get too far behind. You know, and people want these things out of their ponds and yards, so yeah, this gator's done. He just bedded up for the day. All right, I'm gonna grab my stuff and head back to the truck. I'll show you guys the other gator we just caught. He was 6'6", fat guy. He was eating over there last night. He was eating a deer. All these people, they got dogs and chickens and other animals and stuff, so they obviously don't want gators in their backyard. But sometimes you don't always catch them. That's why I don't go live more than I do, because I try not to go live unless I either have a really good feeling I'm going to catch a gator, or I at least see the gator. So he went up under that tree. Yeah. I think he's going to be done for the day. But I'll come back for him. He was very curious. And big. No, that one's like maybe 5.5 foot. This is the bigger one. This is the bigger one, yeah. I hear him thrashing around. Yeah, and he's fat, so there's fatter than the other one we caught here. Yeah, so there's definitely a good chance that he was the one munching down on that. This one? This one. There's definitely a good chance that he's the one that was munching down on that deer last night. And I'll show him to you in just a second. So cool. I hear him in here. Yeah. Oh no, nope.
He is much. The other one we caught was like a juvenile, like skinnier.
Yeah, I think I caught one out here last year too that I think it was under 4 feet. Okay. And I relocated it. Yeah. This guy was 6'6". Okay. Yeah. So, and he looked big when I saw him out swimming around. Right, he did. There he is. Oh wow.
Yeah. I know he's gonna be in my face. Hold on, I gotta take a picture. Oh my gosh, dude, he's so cool. Oh, he's kind of fat.
Oh yeah, he's fat.
You think he ate it?
Definitely not the whole thing, but I think he definitely could have been munching on it. Right. Yeah, but a lot of times they also won't eat the whole thing. They'll just eat what they can and come back for the rest. You know.
But he's not skinny. He's been eating well.
Oh yeah, he's been eating well. It's full of deer.
Oh, you think the other one isn't this big?
No, the other one's definitely smaller than this guy.
Okay, so maybe this was the new one who was chasing
And
that other guy.
I honestly actually used the smaller one to kind of lure this one in.
Okay, so that
That's
makes
why I didn't
sense.
catch that one right off the bat, because I was using him to make this one get like territorial with, you know, and like
Yeah.
that's what ended up drawing him
Yes.
over finally. That one was swimming back to the little canal where he stays, and then he wanted nothing to do. He was like, "Oh no, you're not."
Oh, he followed him then.
Yeah.
See, then this is the bigger, the aggressive.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
So it
there's
is
a
territorialness, you think? That's,
maybe, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Especially if he's stashing a deer somewhere, if he's stashing some food somewhere.
Yeah.
I mean,
Gosh,
there's a
look at
chance that there's a bigger gator. I mean, a
Okay.
6.5 foot gator can definitely take down a deer, you know, and
You
definitely
think
kill a
he
deer.
took it down? You think there was a commotion and then it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Seems like it.
Okay.
Yeah,
So cool.
I mean,
Just incredible
I mean, a 6.5 foot gator is big enough to
do that. But
to
there
do
could
that.
be a bigger one.
There definitely could be a bigger one.
Okay.
But this guy, you'll come back and get him.
Yeah, I'll come back with him.
He
a
was
couple days,
coming.
and
He was thinking
was.
about it. He was interested.
He was, and like the one cast, I was like 1.5 feet short.
Yes.
But I felt it like get tight at the end. Like sometimes when I catch a big gator and it pulls drag, it'll like kind of tighten my line in on the reel. I
Thought
think that's
maybe
what
he
happened
had
on
it.
that one. But
Very cool. Very cool.
yeah,
He's all taped up.
he sure is. He's going nowhere. All right, I'm gonna get to the house and
Thanks. Yeah. Well,
go
we'll see you.
go tear up the rest of my tile.
Yeah. Fun. Why are you all cracked up this?
I think they have too much glue underneath it, or too much mortar, you know, and there's no trowel space in it, so it's just flat glue, and there's nowhere for the expansion and contraction.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
And I
all
think
right,
it just started cracking it.
That's annoying.
Yeah, it really stinks.
He's fat, man. He's not skinny.
Yeah, I mean, and then he probably stored the rest of that deer somewhere else. Like he's probably got it
Oh, okay.
hidden up somewhere.
Oh yeah, he put it away.
Yeah.
He's cool. He's very cool.
If you do see any more, if you see the bigger one, I'll definitely still keep an eye out.
Okay.
See if there is another big one.
Okay.
Just let me know.
Okay.
And then when we catch the other one, or
Yeah.
even before we catch the other one,
Yeah.
you wanted to call him to an add-on.
Oh, really? Okay.
Um,
If I see anything, I can't tell how big they are. So this is the
well,
guy.
I mean, even right now with this one, if you wanted to call back and say, hey, there's a second gator,
Ah, okay.
you know, if he can come
Would
catch
that
that
be
one
helpful
too.
to you?
Yeah, I'll just save a
Okay.
step later on.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that then.
And, you know, I can do that, but they like it better when you guys do it.
Yeah, I'll do that to make sure
Okay.
you're covered and we've called.
All
He
right.
settled down. I could hear him thrashing around a minute ago.
Yeah,
He
he's
wasn't thrilled about being in there.
he probably hears us talking now, and he's just wondering, like, okay, what's happening? When you tape their eyes like that, it really calms him down.
Oh,
Like,
right.
if his eyes weren't taped right now, he would be going crazy.
Oh, it's like, really?
Yeah.
What a
he'd be-
difference.
He'd be going crazy, trying to get away, trying
Oh,
to fight
cool.
and thrash.
Okay.
And
Yeah. Interesting. Yeah, fatty.
yeah.
Here.
No, he went up under the trees. He didn't want to be caught today. But I'll come back for him.
Yeah, I'll just call then. So
Okay.
they know.
Okay.
So they know that you're still working over here.
It's very possible he's fat.
He's fat.
Yeah, he's fat. Like he's definitely been eating.
Wow. So cool. His little cage, his little rolling cage. All right. Well, I'll put another call into them today
Okay.
to say that you got one, but there's another one.
Okay. Sounds good.
We'll
And
see you when- just come whenever, or if this isn't open, just text me. Or
Okay.
Usually we shut it at night, but
okay.
it's
Yeah.
usually open.
Yeah, I can let you know before I head out here.
Yeah.
It'll be a few
Yeah,
days.
I'll just make
Um,
sure it's open when you come, which it usually is.
And it'll be better to give him a few days anyway, just to
Settle
let him
down.
calm
Okay.
down a bit.
Yes. Yeah.
Forget about
Okay.
everything that happened today.
Right. His little reptile brain.
Yeah. He saw this guy get taken out, and he's
Right.
like, I'm not sure. I'm not sure about all that.
Right. And I think this was the one that showed up. I think that guy's been in there a long time, and this guy showed up a few weeks ago, I think.
Right.
The larger one showed up and started pursuing that smaller.
Right.
Like pursuing, like straight, we have a video straight down the middle, running.
Oh, really?
And I was like, is that mating or is that territory?
I mean, it could be either or.
And then that one hid in the creek a little bit.
The smaller one did?
Yeah, I think, because we saw him hiding. And then they've been sort of coexisting since then.
Right.
I think they figured out their area.
Like dealing with each other.
Yeah, because there was not as much activity, and then the deer. And I was like, oh.
Right.
That's a little bit.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, if they're big enough to take down a deer, they're big enough to take down a dog or even a small person.
We got grandkids that
child,
come over,
yeah.
like, oh, okay, I think that's enough.
Yeah, a lot of
We
people
don't hang out by the water, but...
Right, a lot of people don't give them credit. You know, they're like, oh, it's just a small 6-footer, but...
But they kind of stalk, right?
Yeah.
They sit in the,
oh, yeah, they're very patient. But, I mean, and you guys saw what a 6-footer could do.
that was incredible.
Killed a whole deer.
Incredible.
Whole adult deer.
Incredible. Yep. Very cool. All right, well...
And
Yeah, just
stashed
text
it
me
somewhere.
if you
Who
need
knows
the
where it
gate
stashed
open
it?
or whatever. We'll let you know if we see anything else
Okay.
exciting.
Yeah, like I said, I'd still keep an eye out for a
Yeah.
bigger one
Yeah,
or
okay.
any.
Because there could be.
And then I know after you call, they should send me like a revised permit,
Yeah.
just updating the quantity, and then I'll come back out and get rid of them, get them out of here for you.
Wonderful. Thank you so much.
Of course. All right. So we didn't get that second guy. My guess is he was like 5.5 foot. He went up into that brush, which has happened in the past with me in this pond. Made it super hard to catch these guys. But we'll come back for him. They'll call, do a revision. Give me just a minute. I'm going to set this up on my windshield here. Move this over. I know my battery is very close to dying, but I'll keep this hooked up for a couple minutes while I can. There he is. Excuse the mess in my truck. I just got off shift this morning and went right to trying to catch alligators. Oh man, it is hot. We'll get everything in and get to heading home. I got a long friggin' day ahead of me. Like I've been saying, we gotta get this tile up. But so the gator that we did catch was 6.5 foot. I'm guessing that other gator is like 5.5. He's definitely, I would say, under 6, but we'll come back for him in a couple days. Give him a couple days to cool off, forget about the events that just happened, forget that his buddy or enemy, whatever he may be, just got caught. But we'll get him out of there and hopefully we'll live stream it again. Like I said, we definitely plan on live streaming more of these catches, so if you guys don't mind, like, subscribe, turn on the notifications so you know when I do go live. I don't normally schedule my lives out because even though I know when I'm going to go try to catch alligators, I don't go live unless I have at least a really good feeling that I'm going to catch an alligator. So I try not to go live for no reason, waste everybody's time. Yeah, I appreciate you guys watching. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff, and we'll see you soon on the next one. Appreciate it, guys. Take it easy.